At the beginning of the story, we have a name named Tyler. Look at the rich boy who has his on dinner date with girlfriend Margot. He made a plan to go. Both of them named Half were going to an expensive restaurant. Owner Chef Julian was this restaurant A. It was built in the heart of the island, so that's why both of them reached the island with a boat. Also, there were many other rich people there. Well, soon everyone arrived at Restora, where head Vetus Elsa welcomed him. Then he gave the whole restaurant to all the guests. Rotated Elsa said that the staff here, just like a family, lives together. All that from 6:00 a.m. to p.m. After all the guests go to the restaurant and sit on your seats. They had a kitchen right in front of them, in which many chef delicately preparing dinner. When Elsa was engaged, all the guests explained that the food will be made in front of you, but do not take photos. It is not allowed. Here's when his main chef there. When he arrived, Elsa told him that Tyler, a girl named Margot with you, but his name is on the list. Not only that, then it turns out that Tyler, about a year ago, the seat book in this restaurant, but at that time his girlfriend was someone else. It meant that Margot's here. Seeing it does not make Julian a little unhappy, but he did this thing. Ignore the start of the dinner after this, in which the first dish was presented to everyone. As soon as they all started eating, Tyler has secretly taken a photo of everyone eating, was praising but Margot so much. The staff did not like it. After the second introduced the dish and the chef himself came out. All the guests welcomed. He said the most. That food is not just for taste but carefully watching his nuances. Take it and eat it. Then he has all his dish and his. Margot told about the story behind. His words did not seem special, but Tyler, then the eyes were filled. Then he again, another way to escape from the chef's eyes. He took the picture and then Tyler began to say that, brother, I found the place very good, but Margot said that yes, well, so much special. Well, later the chef next to everyone, dish in which only 5 different types. There was sausage, but he did not have bread with it, given because he believed that bread. The businessman heard that the poor eat. He said that what a childish thing happened and Elsa asked to bring bread. When Elsa, if you refuse to bring bread, then all 3 businessmen started saying that they were this resto will stop, but Elsa again, denying that they have the same food. What is being served to them is Margot. This time it was so difficult to eat that he refused to eat, and then something. After a while, the chef presented his next dish, whose name was Memory. Then he all that day, when his father told the story of alcohol at home, he came to drink and beat his mother soon. Only her mother's throat with the telephone wire. It was a stare. But at the time Julian, catchy scrape in his father's stomach and kill him. All the guests were a little nervous after hearing this, but he thought that the chef had his dish, and must have created a false story to make special. Then soon cooked meat in front of them, and it was surprising that the tacos were introduced. There was a picture on every one of taco, seeing that the guests have any of their lives. The event will be remembered. We see that food, those restaurants and critics taku. There were pictures whose reviews he wrote. At the same time, in the movie actors taku, as most, there was a picture of poor film here. They're illegal in businessman's tacos. The bank accounts had ditches. They immediately called Elsa and asked that after all, how to know about restore coin details. Let's get the raster closed. Threatened, but Elsa told anything. In the end's tacos, there was a picture of Richard and a young girl. He asked Richard what it was all about. Richard said he had something about it. I do not know where he is in the food of Tyler. Takes pictures of restaurant food from. He was quite nervous to see what looked like, and he thought he had to apologize to the chef. But Margot said that he, thinking too much. Then he got up and washroom. When the chef came in the washroom behind him, he went and asked him who he was after all. Margot told him his name, but then, the chef began to say that he did not come here today. Should have been well later. When Margot your seat. If the chef went to his student Jeremy, the chef brought in front of everyone told that the same next dish is prepared, but soon, Jeremy began to insult and say that it never became a great chef. But then suddenly Jeremy in front of everyone, he was killed, who everyone was horrified to see. But Julian began to say that this is his show. A part is a while after all that again. He sat down, but Richard said he was out. Elsa wants to go to her repeatedly, asked to go to the seat, but he is ready to listen. It was not only then that the staff of the restaurant suddenly, he grabbed her and cut off one of her fingers. After seeing everyone's senses, everyone was warned that if they were here, run away or spoil the chef's made food. tried to do so, everyone else will hear more terrible punishment. Tyler sat quietly on the badly scared. He kept eating his food and then after a while, Julian called Margot into the kitchen and asked to tell his reality. The chef said that he worked hard day and night to do this dinner, had prepared but everything from his presence. The chef told him that today, all the guests who came here will die. Then he gave Margot 15 minutes time, said that you have to die or live. She was horrified to hear that she had to stay and she returned to her table crying and then next, before the dish, the chef said that if anyone's mind, if there is a question coming in, he can ask. Then a man asked that after all why is the chef then said that he is tired of running the restaurant. It is no longer fun to cook and responsible for this is every guest present here. Then he told that the food critique is here, so called because it's dirty. Many restaurants closed due to reviews. Went in his editor with him in every single thing. It gives Richard and this restaurant. They often come to eat food but they never praise the food. The chef said that they even have the name of a dish here. Will not remember well. Then he gave everyone his. Told about angel investor who the money was invested in this restaurant. Then it is revealed that Julian has was kept hanging over the water because it was becoming very greedy for profits, and he deliberately called restaurant's menu, tried to change many times. Then suddenly the man dipped in the water in front of everyone. Then 15 minutes later he killed Margot, called in his office and asked him, what is his relationship with Richard after all? Margot revealed that he was a Vash. Dorinda and her real name is Erin first. She used to work for Richard and Richard. He heard that he used to give him a lot of money. He heard Erin sent back to the table then the next dish. Before bringing it, the chef asked Tyler that why came here. Then Tyler said that he wanted to come to this restaurant for several months, and as soon as he got the chance, he got the ticket. Luckily Tyler said that he is with Erin, so brought because his girlfriend, hearing him cheated on in time. Erin got angry and he on Tyler, attacked but staff managed to. He calmed him down later. The chef gave Erin his calling in the office to prepare the dessert. He asked for his help. He asked to bring the box and he went quietly. Here, the movie star said that he has committed a crime that he is being punished. To which the chef replied that a movie of yours. It was very useless that the whole mood got spoiled. Instead of going to the errand store, she entered the house where there was a closed door. Tried to go in but only then Elsa attacked him with a knife and in both. The scuffle started suddenly. Erin unwittingly. He killed Elsa in panicked but then she took Elsa's key to the chef. She entered the room where she had a lot of all the pictures and newspaper articles. He was angry in every picture seen, but in his oldest picture he swan. It was a matter of time when he was a burger. He used to work in the shop there. The award of the Employee of the Month was received. He was very happy to find that Erin had a show the radio and he immediately from the Coast Guard. When the restaurant came out, Julian threatened everyone and said that no one complained about him. Will not do okay. Then the guard came in, said that he had news of many murders here. But then the chef started saying that here, everything is fine. Then the guard is given the movie star, recognized and asked for his autograph and Star got his autograph as soon as he got the chance. Wrote that help us see this. Only the guard turned his gun towards the chef. After all, everyone breathed a sigh of peace and the guard, tell me all the truth of the chef. But then it is revealed that the guard's gun is fake, and all the staff started laughing. Then the chef said that this is not a guard to work for me. After all, the chef presented the last dish. So Erin saw a trick. She started saying that he did not like to eat. The chef a little got upset and started asking what likes did not come to you. She started saying that she was is hungry and the chef does not eat him well. Listening to this feeding found chef's ego pay. The thing came and he started asking Erin that what would she eat. Then Erin said she was American. Cheese wants to eat burgers and fries. After the chef immediately went to the kitchen to cook, he got into a burger making it his own. The old days came to mind when he was quite happy. At last he gave Erin a burger. She was very happy to eat. She was the chef. A lot of praise that made him very happy. Then Erin said that the rest of the burger pack, chef wants to take something. Thinking he packed the burger and gave it to him. After that he gave money to the chef and started going. He wondered if he had to die, should leave for but only then pointing out that go out and save your life. After Erin's departure, the chef made them all thank you and said that he is all his. The reason for the waste of art and life and now she's all part of her last great dinner. After all, the chef prepared the dish and finally set everyone on fire but this fire. He also took it in his grip, while Aaron, the boat came out of the island and he, seen from a distance that restaurant was burning in the fire. So how did you find this strange story? Must tell in the comments, and Jake is now a little. Take a lot of studies.